just got home. Oh, what do you got, boo-boo? Parties, boo-boo. Thanks for asking if I was hungry, boo-boo. I made her late for work, boo-boo. So boo-boo. No, I made her late for work. Wait, I thought she didn't go past fast food. We left a little earlier ahead of time. I thought we were going to have a little time. It was slam-packed in there. Those people did not know what they were doing. It was the closest thing. I didn't want her to keep going further. Right! I don't like your base. Wait, what is that? Next time, give me food, boo-boo. Next time, give me food, boo-boo. I'm hungry, boo-boo. And Gary's not here. Next time, give me food, boo-boo. Next time, give me food, boo-boo. I'm literally starving, boo-boo. I'm literally starving. Next time, get me food, boo-boo. Next time, grab me food, boo-boo. I'm hungry, boo-boo, and Beck's not here. Next time, get me food, boo-boo. Next time, grab me food, boo-boo. I'm literally starving, boo-boo. I'm literally starving.
Yay! Next time, get me food, boo boo. Next time, get me food, boo boo. What's everybody doing? Hello, hello. It is May 14th, 2025. We are going to be checking in on our favorite YouTuber. I mean, that's one word used to describe her, but ultimately she is our favorite. She's our favorite. We love her. We love her. We can't get enough of her. We're obsessed with her. So today we are going to be doing a recap of last night's live stream. Amberlynn on Tuesday nights does a members only live stream, and I get DM'd notes about it on Instagram. So we're going to take a look at what someone else had to say about Amberlynn live streaming to only members. Yeah, that cool. So I will let you know ahead of time, there isn't really much to say. I mean, I definitely have things written up and everything, but in terms of like how we've been doing these for the past few weeks, there really is not much to say. The notes are pretty dainty in comparison to other weeks. I think when I finished last week, I took a deep breath and said, "Whoa, oh my God, we're not doing that this week." There really wasn't much to say. Not a lot went on in the live stream yesterday, but we are going to talk about what made the final cut here in my little notes app. So, yeah. KRH Writes is starting off the night very generously. Thank you so much, KRH Writes. KRH Writes has expanded the community several times in the past, and they are here to do it again. 10 gifted memberships from KRH Writes. Thank you so much. Let's get some number 2 pencil emojis or pen emojis in the chat for KRH. Thank you, hon. Appreciate that. Glad that you could be here again. Dingo Dabra, thank you for 2 months on Twitch. Ooh, skinny. Y'all like that, huh? Goose on the Loose, thank you so much. Twonk Adoption Fund. Well, honestly, I mean, it really wouldn't take much money to adopt Twinkie. I mean, I would have to drive to Oklahoma to get her, but that's really it. I appreciate it though, but Something tells me that Amberlynn is not going to relinquish Twinkie into my possession. Just a thought. Bingo's mom, nice to see you. Hope you've been well. Bingo says skinny. Oh my gosh, you guys love this. Bingo, you're looking snatched. Thank you so much for being here, Bingo's mom. Okay, so actually, you know what was something cute that I thought we could take a look at before we get into the notes? Someone Instagram DM'd me the menu of the concession stand that Amberlynn has access to when she goes to bingo. So I was thinking maybe we could take a look at this. I think that this is so stupid, and you know stupid is right up my alley. So I'm thinking that we take a look at the concession stand at the bingo place that Amberlynn goes to with her mom. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? No doc scene. No doc scene. I have cropped out the name of the concession stand and the name of the bingo venue, so we will only be taking a look at the menu itself. All right, let's take a little look, shall we? Oh boy. A large soda, $3.50. I mean, not that price really matters to her, but anytime she holds up that big styrofoam cup now at times, we know, $3.50. Oh my God, no free refills. I mean, I know that that's like kind of, it depends on where you live. Like, but I mean, for most places in the United States, like restaurants, not so much like a concession stand at bingo, but restaurants will give you free refills. I know that that's like not a thing in other countries, but most of the time you'll get free refills. Not at bingo, boo boo. So you know that Amberlynn is getting at least one refill. So, I mean, that alone, $5.50. You know she's getting at least one refill. You know it. So that salad that she got recently, the fried chicken salad with ranch over iceberg lettuce with shredded cheddar, $10.50. Damn, okay. So, I mean, she says that she wants to have better options nowadays. She wants to be having a healthier relationship with food. She wants to sit down and just immediately think, okay, what can I order that will function as fuel in my body and not something that will just taste good and leave me 500 pounds? So Amberlynn opted for the $10.50 chicken salad. I don't know. Did we need the fried chicken? That's a great question. Did we need the fried chicken, Amber? I mean, honestly, I feel like what would have been a healthier option is had she done the chef salad with ham. Why didn't she do the chef salad with ham? I mean, it's healthier. Or you know what? Why didn't we just be a vegetarian girly pop and just get the large garden salad? You cut the price in half and you don't. We're going to talk about the 3 cookie pack. I see y'all in the chat. We're going to talk about that. We're not even on it. Like, it's like you can barely see it over my shoulder right now. I see you bitches in the chat. The 3 cookie pack. I know. We're going to talk about the 3 cookie pack. Amber doesn't eat ham. Well, she doesn't? I mean, I've seen her eat Spam before. Isn't that kind of the same thing? She's not a meat girly. Meat creeps her out. But it's like she's selective about it. And sometimes it creeps her out, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes she has more of a tolerance for meats than other days. It's kind of like eggs. It's kind of like eggs. These prices are criminal. You think this is high for a concession stand? I don't know. Maybe. So I mean, moving on down to appetizers. Frito chili pie. Nachos. Maybe this is a little bit, I mean, maybe a little bit high. I don't know. I think it's high for a concession stand. I guess I just don't frequent many concession stands to know what would be like an appropriate price. It creeps her out because she doesn't want to eat other pigs. Oh, kind of like a cannibalism type situation type deal. I see the, okay, all right, I could see that. Yeah. What are sidewinders? Sidewinders are like, honestly, they're kind of like trendy. I feel like I might sound like a dumbass saying this, but I feel like they're trendy. I feel like in the last few years, I've been seeing sidewinders pop up more and more on restaurants' menus. They're kind of like thick curly fries. That's like the best way that I can describe them. They're kind of like they're just like different kinds. They're like potato wedges, but like they're a spiral. But not as thick as a potato wedge, like somewhere in the middle. Somewhere between a potato wedge and a curly fry, you get a sidewinder. That's kind of what it is. I have noticed these have become more popular in restaurants lately. I like sidewinders. I think they're good. I like them. But I mean, Amberlynn opting here to go ahead with the chicken salad at $10.50. I mean, does that include ranch? Wait. Oh, I mean, I don't know. It doesn't say. I don't know if you get dressing. Wait, look, it says salad dressing. You have to pay in addition. This, you know what? This is high. This is high, actually. If you're ordering a salad, you should get dressing with it. It should be included. I mean, I don't know, maybe factor it into the price or something, but if you're ordering a salad, I think it should come with it. Actually, what is most criminal about this and what is most eye-widening about this menu is ketchup. Ketchup, $1.25? What is this about? Where have you ever been somewhere where you had to pay for ketchup? I don't know. Salad dressing at $1.25. That's a lot. So, I mean, Girly Pop paying almost close to $12. $12 for this chicken salad. I mean, they say that eating healthier is more expensive. Maybe this is what it means. So, I mean, just kind of like eyeballing this, if we were to pick out healthier options for our dainty Girly Pop. I mean, she is doing Diet Coke plus a refill. So, I mean, you know, easily that's $5.50, $6 after tax, $12. So, I mean, that's close to like what, $18 at this point. I don't think that the chicken salad is the only thing that Amberlynn is getting. So I think that she is getting some type of appetizer. Honestly, when all is said and done, I could see her spending between $25 and $30, and that's on food alone. Concession stand food alone. And I mean, we have seen Amberlynn have multiple things from this concession stand. She has had the, where was it? The quarter-pound burger. She's had fries. I mean, she's had all this. She's had like everything on the menu at one point, I swear. Huh. But I mean, if we're looking for healthier options, a chicken wrap, a grilled chicken wrap. I mean, there really isn't much. There really isn't much to choose from here. But yeah, I mean, for our girl, I don't think any appetizers would be a good option for her. Maybe the large garden salad, the grilled chicken wrap, club sandwich. Yeah, I guess. There's maybe three good options. Chicken tacos, but meat creeps her out. The chicken strip dinner, $11. All right, so I want to talk about, obviously, some of you picked it out beforehand. So this has been a very hot topic in the Amberverse recently. Amberlynn has been accused of ordering a 5 or 10 pack of Cracker Barrel chocolate chip cookies. She said that she was given that chocolate chip cookie in substitution for a dessert that she originally ordered that Cracker Barrel did not have. We are seeing now at the Bingo concession stand that they sell a 3-pack of chocolate chip cookies for $3.50. For $3.50. I think that's a pretty good deal. I mean, in comparison to everything else on the menu, I mean, I don't know how small these are, but I think that that's a pretty good deal. I don't know. Did Amberlynn get the idea for the multiple cookie pack from Cracker Barrel? Was she hanging out on the couch, double chin, in full swing, swiping on DoorDash, and did she see, a 5-pack of chocolate chip cookies from Cracker Barrel? Well, I just had a 3-pack from Bingo. Do we know if Amberlynn has ever mentioned the chocolate chip cookies from the Bingo concession stand? I mean, I can't recall every little detail from every little video from, the past year and a half, but the more and more that she has been talking about this concession stand, it kind of reminds me, I don't know, has she talked about getting this 3-pack before? She has 100%. I think one time she ordered them and she mentioned that she shared them with the stepdad. Her mom offers them. She mentioned once that the mom offered her one, but she declined. Well, I remember, you know what? Didn't she say that? You know what? That actually sounds very familiar. Wasn't that in the most recent one? The upload from 2 days ago? She said her mom offered her one. But was it from Bingo? But was it from Bingo or those other chocolate chip cookies? She said that she didn't eat them all. So I got a 3-pack of cookies, but I didn't eat them all. I got a 3-pack of cookies, but I shared with my stepdad. I'm just saying, if we know for a fact that she lied about the Cracker Barrel cookie 5-pack, who's to say that she also didn't lie about having these concession stand cookies in the past? They come in a 3-pack. Girly Pop is used to buying chocolate chip cookies in a pack. Yeah, she said that she ate 2 instead of 3 recently. And she felt proud for declining. So, I mean, I don't know. Did she get the 3-pack of cookies from Bingo, go home later that night and think to herself, you know what, that 3-pack wasn't enough. All right, Cracker Barrel, what you got? Oh, Cracker Barrel has a 5-pack. Well, I only had 3 earlier, so 3 and 5, that makes 8. Well, they have a 10-pack. Well, you know what, I'll have 8 instead of 10, and I'll be dainty. So I don't know, did Amberlynn have the 3 fresh-baked Hope chocolate chip cookies from the Bingo concession stand in addition to the Cracker Barrel 5-pack? Or did she get the 10-pack from Cracker Barrel and did she have 13? I mean, honestly, the possibilities are endless, but I think that the important thing to keep in mind is that Amberlynn lies about everything, and it is more than likely that she did have, at one point, a 3-pack, a 5-pack, a 10-pack of chocolate chip cookies. And for someone who frequently comes on here and talks about how Sorry, I broke character. All right, let's take it from the top. Someone who frequently comes on here and eats 3, 5, 10 packs of cookies, that suggests to us, the audience, that she does not have the healthy relationship with food that she is saying that she is working on. I think that this is absolutely bullshit. I think that Amberlynn needs to address this. I think that she needs to come clean. And I think that she needs to own up to not being transparent with her audience. I think that this is absolutely bullshit. I think that it is bullshit that it had to come to this. Someone had to Instagram DM me the bingo concession stand, and we had to find out about the 3-pack of cookies this way. We had to find out like this. You know, it's just like sometimes in life, it's better if you hear it from someone's mouth. You know what I mean? And sometimes people will do that. They'll call you up ahead of time and they'll say, hey, listen, I want to let you know before you hear this from someone else, this happened. It would have meant a lot to the audience had she come on here in the past and been transparent with us. I just want to let you guys know the concession stand has a 3-pack of chocolate chip cookies. I ordered the 3-pack of chocolate chip cookies. Been more transparent about the Cracker Barrel stuff. I mean, it's just like the fact that all of this is coming to the surface in very unorthodox means, Instagram DMs. It just paints her as even more dishonest as we already think of her to begin with. So this ain't looking good, Amber. But I mean, all in all, what I think there is to be learned from the bingo concession stand menu is that she should be getting the club sandwich. She should be getting the large garden salad. And honestly, if I were her, I would just start bringing a water bottle. Why doesn't she get I mean, we know Girly Pop has water bottles. Why doesn't she just bring her own water bottle? I mean, for her to be getting a large soda at bingo plus a refill, because you know that she's just not having one. I mean, to be spending upwards of $5, $50, $6, I mean, she might as well get Starbucks at that point. Shit. I don't know. I just think that this is very disappointing. I'm very disappointed in Amberlynn. I think that the information on this concession stand, it speaks for itself. It speaks for itself. So I don't know. Will Amberlynn address this? Will she not address this? She got 2 ranches. Yeah. So I mean, I didn't even think of that. So salad dressing, this is $1.25 per. $1.25 per. Girly Pop is spending $2.50 on salad dressing for 2 ranches. 2 ranches to smother over her chicken salad. I mean, it's expensive. It's expensive. And you know what this is kind of suggesting to me right now? That Amberlynn, with the frivolous spending habits, spending upwards of $30 at concession stand bingo halls, are we still doing $3,000 a month with DoorDash? Maybe she thinks technically, how much the concession stand charges, there's no delivery. I don't have to tip. I don't have to pay a service fee. So if I spend $30 to $40 at this concession stand to get food, it's like, well, I would have paid way more on DoorDash, so it's worth it. I don't know. I don't know what becomes of this. I don't know where this goes. I don't know if she'll address this, but what I will say is it's not looking good. It's not looking good. The more and more that she talks about this concession stand bingo hall, it's just digging the grave. It's just digging the grave even quicker. I don't know, y'all. Yeah, people go before eating because that place is scamming people. I mean, now that I think about it, I feel, you know what? I think it is high. I think that their prices are high. Yeah. I don't know. But maybe she thinks to herself like, oh, well, we're winning. We're always winning at bingo. We have so much excess money. It's like, whatever. I'll just ball out at the concession stand. I feel like Amberlynn waddles in, or she rascals in. She drops her Amex black card on the table of the concession stand and says, leave my tab open. Do you think they bring it to her? Probably not. She probably has the stepdad go and get it for her, because then she'd feel obligated to tip if they brought it to her. I don't know. There's endless possibilities for this. I don't know. But I'm just saying, this information coming out shortly after everything that happened with Cracker Barrel. Not looking good. Not looking good, girly pop. I don't know. All right, so we are now going to move on into the portion in which we will be reviewing the live stream from yesterday. Great, Jojo. Thank you so much. I just started jujitsu and kickboxing. Can we say skinny? We can definitely say skinny. Look at you, girl. Hey, wouldn't want to get on your bad side. You'll be kicking butt soon. Thank you, Jojo. Carissa, nice to see you. I just got out of the shower. I'm ready for our girl. P.S. Like the stream on your way in. If you guys wouldn't mind pressing the thumbs up button, I would appreciate it. And so would the algorithm. Amber's blood clot. Thank you for the super chat. Nobody cares when the tears of a clown fall down. Very poetic. Very poetic. Thank you, Amber's blood clot. All right, I am going to turn on my fan real quick. Pink Pony Club. Amber's gonna keep on dancing. Pink Pony Club. Okay. All right. Let's eat. Let's review. Let's recap. What do y'all say? All right. So, yeah, if you're just coming in, basically this review is not going to be like the reviews that we have done in past weeks. It is, it's going to be way short because that live was boring as hell. Boring as hell. There aren't many notes for this. So she did launch her live stream last night, and after about 4 minutes after telling everybody in the chat hello, she starts to cry arbitrarily. She says that she is not reading comments and she is not watching reaction channels because people are, quote, mean. So I don't know. Take that for what you will. Amberlynn has told us time off, time again that she is watching reaction channels. She is watching reaction channels, but she's only watching one. She isn't watching reaction channels at all. Well, now she is, but now she's watching like a select few. I don't know. Recently, Girly Pop disclosed that she has not watched me since the beginning of January. So it has been well over 4 months since Amberlynn has heard anything that I have had to say about her or her channel. Someone Instagram DM'd her, surprise, surprise, that reaction channels are saying mean things and that Amberlynn doesn't want to know that this is going on. So even though she isn't reading comments, she isn't watching reaction channels, she isn't seeing what anyone has to say about her, her lifestyle decisions, whatever, she knows that it's going on in the back of her head, and it still gives her a little bit of anxiety. So people run to her DMs and they say, Amberlynn, did you see what so-and-so said about you? Did you see that so-and-so called you a fat? So Amberlynn doesn't want to hear this. So I don't know if this was her way of communicating to people that she no longer wants people to reach out to her on Instagram, if it's just going to be, did you see what so-and-so said about you? We have seen Chantal say this as well. Chantal has popped off in her live streams before. If you're just going to come into my live stream and say, did you see what so-and-so said about you? Just save it because I don't want to hear about it. Get the hell out of my chat. So I don't know. Was this Amberlynn kind of saying the same thing? If you're going to DM her on Instagram, it better be about coloring books. It better be about Legos. It better be about takeout. But if it's about what their reaction channels are running their mouth about, leave it. Leave it. I don't want to hear it. So a very morose tone in the beginning of this live stream recap. She's not crying the whole time, but she is a little bit fidgety. She is a little bit, I don't know if manic is the right word, but she seems a little bit all over the place. She says that she has major health anxiety. This is nothing new. Amberlynn has been talking about this for months, if not years at this point. She says that her blood work is off and that her blood work being off reminds her of past events. So she's getting some memory lane from everything that happened with the cancer, with the hysterectomy, with going to the doctor and saying, hey, listen, why do I have these problems? Oh, you just have a UTI, hon, you're fine. And then ended up being cancer. So a little bit of an introduction to doctor blaming in a way. I mean, we know that Amberlynn has done that in the past. They're not competent. They don't know what they're doing. And I kind of picked up on that a little bit when she said the whole thing about the D-dimer recently. Oh, well, they didn't even go over this with me in my health chart. They gave me my summary for my visit here, and it says elevated D-dimer, and I didn't even have a physician go over that with me with what that means. Well, maybe they didn't go over with you because it's not concerning, or because they don't really, it doesn't relate to the reason why you came in. I don't know. But Amberlynn, in a way, and we know Amberlynn in true fashion, it's always someone else's fault. It's always something or someone else's fault. So I don't know. Will we see more doctor blaming in the future? She talks a little bit about her lungs. If you've been watching for a couple years now, you'd know that Amberlynn at one point said that she had a collapsed lung. She has lung issues. She doesn't really know what's wrong with her lung. She thinks that she might have a blood clot, despite them doing a CT scan and not seeing any blood clots in her lungs. She said that she's very anxious about her lungs recently. She says that she has to take deep breaths. She has to consciously take deep breaths pretty frequently. I mean, girl, quarter ton. A lot of oxygen needs to keep that factory a-moving. So, I mean, I don't know if it's just that or if there actually is something wrong with her lung. I mean, what I wouldn't be doing if I was at her size is I wouldn't be smoking. She recently disclosed to us that she's vaping again. Why are you vaping, Amber? You're anxious about having problems with your lungs. You're saying that you can't breathe as well as you should have or should be able to, and you're vaping. Why? I guarantee she's vaping in the apartment. She even talks shit about the neighbors. She later on in that live stream, I didn't write this down, but she did make a point to say that I don't vape inside of no, I have never vaped inside my apartment. She makes such a big deal about that because she doesn't want people contacting her apartment complex saying that she's vaping inside of her room, because then that would start a whole problem. And like, I don't think that they would evict her based on people making phone calls saying that she's vaping inside her apartment, but it would be one more thing that she would have to deal with, and less effort, less responsibilities, less stress, less everything. That's the kind of life that Amberlynn wants. So yeah, so I mean, a little bit of lung talk here. Just, is worried about her lungs. She doesn't really know what's going on, but she just feels it in her bones. Not her sympathy bone, but her other bones. She feels in her bones that she has something wrong with her lung, and that something has been wrong with her lung for a while now. After the lung talk, we move on to leg talk. So we are transitioning stage left to a different body part. Amberlynn says that she got a leg ultrasound Monday night to check for blood clots, and that there were none. They didn't find any blood clots. Hun, we did the MRI. We took you over to the zoo. We took you to the junkyard. We did the MRI. We did the CAT scan. We didn't see anything, hun. And Amberlynn's still fighting with these people. I have a blood clot. You need to diagnose me with a blood clot. At which point she begins to cry again. So, I mean, like, taking this into context here, she got a leg ultrasound Monday night to check for blood clots, and she didn't have any. That's a good thing. She starts to cry. She coins the term hospital anxiety, which I have included in the title of my live stream today. She has been having hospital anxiety, and it is most likely flaring up because she has gone to hospitals, doctor's appointments, facilities, whatever in the past, and she hasn't been taken seriously. Amberlynn has been very vocal in the past about not being taken seriously by medical professionals. They take one look at her and they say, are you surprised that you have health problems? And she kind of just gets discarded, kind of gets written off, doesn't get taken seriously, doesn't receive the standard of care that, say, a height, weight, proportional, skinny girl from Los Angeles would receive. I don't know. I'm just, spitballing here. But she doesn't receive the same standard of care that other people do, or so she claims. So she's kind of having like her little anxious moment here. She's not crying the whole time, but she is, trying to be vulnerable with the audience, trying to be, heart on her shoulder, heart on her sleeve kind of thing. And somebody named Caroline in the chat starts going off on her while she's mid-story, calls her fat. And this prompts a mini rage. Amberlynn rage drinks her Diet Dr. Pepper, goes off on Caroline a little bit, says that, how dare you call me fat while I'm trying to be vulnerable and talk about this right now. You're just rude. So Caroline prompted a mini rage into a long sip of Diet Dr. Pepper for her to cool down. So she needed a little bit of Diet Dr. Pepper to help, get her mind back on track. So Caroline kind of threw off the vibe situation type deal. She then goes on to talk about wanting to have and learning to have a healthy relationship with food. Recently on DoorDash, she searched the term big salad. So Amberlynn fired up DoorDash, she fired up Uber Eats, she fired up Grubhub, and in the search line, she typed in big salad. I guess with 2 big ranch cups to go along with it, right? So Amberlynn is searching terms on food delivery apps such as big salad to work on her healthy relationship with food. She wants to have a better relationship with food. She wants to kiki with food. She wants to, call up food, FaceTime, talk on the phone. She wants to go to Marshall's with food. She just wants to get along with food. She wants to have like this relationship that she's never had with food that other people seem to do. And they seem to, be skinny as a result. Why can't she have that kind of good relationship with food? She goes on to say that she has to order or wants to order on DoorDash because salads made at home don't taste good. We have recently heard in a vlog that Amberlynn says that she prefers to order chicken wraps from Chick-fil-A because they're good or whatever. And she says that she doesn't get dressing with them. I don't think that that's the case. I think she is eating them with dressing, but that's beside the point. And someone, says like, oh, hey, you got all that new cookware. Oh, hey, what would you think about, getting the same ingredients from a grocery store and making it at home instead of paying $40 at the bingo concession stand? What would you think about? Amberlynn says that salads made at home don't taste good. So I suppose unless someone is bringing pre-made food to her in a paper bag, knocking on her apartment door and leaving it there or handing it to her, it just won't taste good. If she puts the time and effort into cooking, preparing food, whatever, it's just not going to taste good. It's going to taste like shit. I don't want it. Unless someone else makes it for me, I don't want it. Very like toddler that will only eat chicken nuggets and mac and cheese, like picky toddlers that are like, no, I only want chicken fingers. I only want mac and cheese. Kind of like that. I'm only going to eat it if it comes in a greasy brown paper bag and is brought to me. No, I don't want to make it at home. I want my big salad brought to me. Okay. KRH writes, thank you so much. Having a heck of a day. Rearranging my room. 3 of my bookcases fell apart. I'm tired and frustrated and nowhere near done. Jordy and my fellow sheep is just what I needed. 3 of your bookcases collapsed? My gosh. Did you walk under a ladder? Have you been seeing a black cat recently? That doesn't sound like some very good luck. Oh gosh. Thank you so much for sending that in, KRH writes. I hope that your day makes a turn for the better. Willow, nice to see you. Jordy has to star in the music video fund. What music video? Oh, you mean to like the music that I play in the beginning. Oh, a music video with that AI Amberlynn music. Oh, that would be cute. Oh, you just gave me an idea, Willow. You just gave me an idea. Huh. Maybe there'll be... We haven't done anything stupid and silly like that for like a year now. I think that the last time I did something like that was Amberlynn Dro, which What was that, like a year ago at this point? When was Amberlynn? Like a year? I think Amberlynn was the last like stupid shit I did like that. And then I did the Destiny skit 2 summers ago. And then what else did I do? I did the Walmart skit. I've done like stuff here and there. Oh, that's an idea. That is an idea. We have 5 gifted memberships coming in hot from Becca. Hi, Becca. I believe this might be Becca's first time gifting memberships on YouTube. Thank you so much, Becca. I appreciate that. Hey. We also had 5 on top of the ones that just came in on YouTube. We had 5 come in on Twitch. Hey. We love equality. We're all about equality on here. Not for those rainbow people, though. Gentleman Bronco, thank you so much for 5 gifted memberships on Twitch. I really appreciate that, Gentleman Bronco. Bronco? Yeah, Bronco. Gentleman Bronco, thank you so much. 5 and 5, look at that. Bo Bay, hello. Thank goodness for you. Hi, Bo Bay. Nice to see you again tonight. Hey, thank you for sending that in. Okay, so salads at home, no good. This moves on to a TikTok discussion. She starts to play on her phone a little bit and starts to talk about TikTok with the chat a little bit. She says that skinny, pretty girls get treated differently than Amber. And the same eating content Amber gets in trouble for, skinny girls do not. So if Amberlynn eats, I believe this is a direct quote, if Amberlynn eats a baby carrot on TikTok, it'll get taken down for, some type of ED terms of service violation. But if a skinny girl in LA that's pretty eats a baby carrot, people in the comments will say, "Oh my God, I love you. This is such good content." So Amberlynn is kind of furthering the divide between big girls and skinny pretty girls, continues to go after them. After they talk about TikTok a little bit, she goes on to disclose to the audience that she won $1,100 at bingo, and the entire bingo hall clapped for her, and she got emotional. So Amberlynn won some type of jackpot, some type of like coverall game. She won $1,100, or claimed to have won $1,100 at bingo. And that after she won, everybody in the bingo hall clapped for her. So I, in addition to the entire bingo hall clapping for Amberlynn winning $1,100, I would like to continue that on here. Can we get some clapping emojis in the chat for Amberlynn having won $1,100 at bingo? I mean, I don't know. She doesn't watch reaction channels, but if there is a chance that she might see this clip, maybe she'll get emotional all over again. She recently said that she gets anxious about calling out bingo if she does win at bingo, and sometimes she has her mom doing it for her. So it does prompt some level of anxiety. She is getting emotional. To have all of the attention on Amberlynn, for people to be clapping for her, people, I don't know, like, did they set up streamers? Did they shake up a bottle of champagne and open it? Like, I don't know. I just think that this bingo hall went all out for her. But yeah, allegedly everybody clapped for her when she won at bingo. So I just think that that's incredible. I really think that girly pop is moving up on the world. I think that in addition to the many other accolades that Amberlynn Reid has achieved in this life, this can just be added to the list. You know what I mean? Honestly, good for Amber. That is incredible. I'm really happy for her. Later on, the chat encourages her to take diuretics randomly. She says no, she's afraid of medicine. They say, but Amberlynn, they could really help you. And she seems adamant that she does not want to take a diuretic for whatever reason. I don't know. Just like kind of arbitrarily, they started pushing that on her, saying like, hey, you should take diuretics. What would you think about taking a diuretic? And she said, no, absolutely not. So, I mean, I could jump into the whole discussion about like, oh, hey, we'll eat a 10-pack of cookies from Cracker Barrel, but not a little pill. No, oh my God, could you imagine? So, I don't know. Kind of a random little thing. At this point, the chat asks her to play Cuddle, Marry, Block. So people were naming out 3 different people, and they would say, Amberlynn, who would you cuddle, marry, and block out of these 3 people? And someone said Jordy, Karina, and Salty Crab, to which she replied she would block me, cuddle Karina, and Karina actually responded to this by feeling very creeped out about it, as she should. and she would marry Salty Crab. So yeah, I guess that this doesn't say much for me, I suppose. Actually, you know what? What's the difference? What's the difference between okay, so we're seeing these three things. What is in this list of three right here? What is different about what is different from one thing from the other? Block Jordy, cuddle Karina, marry Salty Crab. There's something about this list of people, something's different. We're having a Where's Waldo moment. I want you guys to point it out. You're the only one that shows your face? No. That you're a dude. Bingo, Juniper. $1,100 bingo prize, Juniper. I'm a guy. Is this sexist? Thoughts. Thoughts in the chat. Is this an example of sexism? What do we think? I mean, really? The two other women. I mean, we're going to cuddle Karina and marry Salty Crab. These are two positives. There's one negative, two positives in this list. I got the negative. I'm a guy. Hate speech. Hate speech. Yeah, this is, I mean, honestly, I can't out and out accuse her of this, but I think that it speaks a lot. When presented with a list of three people, two of which are females, one is male, the negative goes to the male. Yeah, I mean, I think this is shitty. Hate speech. There's like three people in the chat now that have said hate speech. I mean, I think that this is nasty. I think that Amberlynn is maybe catering to a portion of her audience because she knows that most of her viewers are female. But is this fair? It's like, oh, well, you know, there aren't as many guys in girl world as there are women. So I'm going to, you know, prop up the... Should I feel left out? Should I feel discriminated against? Men don't experience sexism. Hope that helps. Case in point, we do. Case in point, we do. What do we think? What do we think? Hate speech. I don't know. Can this be chalked up to hate speech? I just think it's shitty. I just think it doesn't make me feel good. It doesn't make me feel good. And I think that if you are someone coming onto the internet to make someone else not feel good, that says everything about you and nothing about them. So, I mean, the fact that Amberlynn is coming on her live stream saying, oh, I would block Jordy. Like, this is just nasty. Like, could you imagine if I came on here and said nasty shit about her? This is rude. I would block Jordy in that scenario. Like, okay. I can't believe her. It's uncalled for. It's just uncalled for. It's like, what the fuck did I ever do to you? Your feelings are valid, Jordy. Thank you. Thank you. And if I've learned anything from Amberlynn, I'm not going to let anyone on the internet dictate how I'm allowed to feel. I'm allowed to feel the way that I want to feel. You can't tell me how I'm allowed to feel. We're going to move on, but this really rubbed me the wrong way. Okay, so after Cuddle Mary Block, the chat asks her to play Truth or Dare, to which someone says, I dare you to go on a diet, and the conversation changes. She starts to talk about... I'm serious. That's how it went. So they wanted to play Truth or Dare. Someone said, I dare you to, someone super chatted, I dare you to go on a diet. And then she started talking about something else. Oh my God. Stupid. Okay, so the conversation moves on to tattoos for whatever reason. I think somebody asks her like, "Oh, hey Amber, would you ever think about getting a tattoo? Would you get a what do you think? A tattoo, would that be good for you? I mean, you obviously have a lot of real estate. I mean, that's a pretty big canvas for an artist to work on. What would you think about getting a tattoo, girly pop? I mean, $3,000 a month on takeout. Yeah, tattoos are expensive, but you got it. It's not like you're spending it on weight loss surgery. Not like you're spending it on Ozempic. Not like you're spending it on inpatient. You got funds. You got the money, honey." So for some reason, she starts to talk about her exes, and she says, Bex were like, okay, I guess. That's how she said it. She talks about Emily and talks about Emily's tattoos and says that they were hot. It was a very weird clip. Some of you may have seen it on Despectful Moments Instagram. Some of you may have seen this on some of the forums, some of their wherever. But it was a very weird clip. She says, yeah, Emily, she was hot. And then she longingly sipped her Diet Dr. Pepper. And there was a long pause. There was a long pause after she said it. It was odd. But, the obvious distinction here between when discussing Emily and discussing Beck, Beck's tattoos were okay, I guess. That's how Beck's tattoos were described. But when talking about Emily, they're hot. Emily's got it going on. Yeah. I loved putting 500 pounds of adipose tissue on her tattoos. Yeah. Yeah, baby. That was hot. And I see a lot of people have been speculating in the community that she and Emily are talking again. Just not publicly. I don't know. But it was weird. It was weird to see this clip. If you haven't seen this clip, I encourage you to check it out on Despectful Moments on Instagram. Yeah, Emily was hot. And then she longingly sipped her Chick-fil-A Diet Dr. Pepper. It was odd. So this kind of conversation segued into talking about sexy kind of stuff, flirting. Some of the people in the chat, I really don't know if they're just messing with her or if they actually mean it, but there are some people in the chat sometimes that say like, oh, hey, I want to give you a lymphatic massage. Ooh, I want to meet Fingerlynn. Like, people say stuff, but it's like, I don't know if, because I mean, to be paying Amberlynn $10 a month to be like saying this stupid shit to her, you have to be a little bit off. So like, I don't know if they mean it or not when they say things like, oh, let me learn those lymphedema massages, baby. Let me meet Fingerlynn. Can I take Fingerlynn out for chips and queso? I don't know. But the chat started to get a little bit flirty with her, and Amberlynn discloses to us that she is not responding to flirty DMs right now. If you DM Amberlynn and you try to hit her up, you try to call on her, you try to slide in, whatever, you try to get all up in that foop, she ain't having it. She doesn't want it. No, I'm not responding to flirty DMs right now. So, I mean, Amberlynn has told us in the past that she is a monogamous girly pop, which is kind of interesting considering everything that happened with Erica. But she is a monogamous girly pop, and if she's talking to one person, she doesn't want that person talking to anybody else, and she herself doesn't want to be talking to other people, which is really funny considering what happened over the past year when she was talking to like 5 girls at one time. But whatever. So I don't know. Does this kind of suggest like to fuel the speculation that she is with Emily? They're still talking. They're still together. They're still whatever. Not responding to any flirty DMs right now. Well, is it because you have a girlfriend? Just wondering. Allison Pittman, thank you. R.I.P. Rarity, playing Fortnite, watching Queen Bee. Well, hey, get that Victory Royale. That's what it's called, right? I know Fortnite. I know trendy stuff. I'm cool and young. Honey Bison, thank you. The dog I was pet sitting for. This is live. It's going to keep me company. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing that, Honey Bison. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a good rest of your week. Aubrey, hello. I'm a cashier at a grocery store and I was checking out a lady and her total was $5.72. I laughed under my breath and thought of you. A little bit of accidental serendipity, yeah? That's funny. Thank you. Okay, so the conversation after this starts to get a little bit raunchy. Starts to go in a direction that I really didn't care for it to go in, but it did. Amberlynn goes on to say that she's good with her fingers. And this is not the first time that she has told us this. She has described herself as Finger Lynn before. Finger Lynn's got it going on. Finger Lynn. I don't know. Some people might be missing out. But yeah, Amberlynn goes on to talk about this. Someone asks her in the chat if she is a top or a bottom, to which she replies that she can do both. She enjoys being a dom or a sub. So, you know, I don't know, like meatball sub, but I don't know. Amberlynn says that she is a top. Amberlynn can top. She can also. Okay. So yeah. Okay, the vomit emoji's in the chat. Begins to talk about, brings up Beck yet again. You know, Beck opened the floodgates, so now I get to talk about Beck for forevermore. Starts to talk about the sex life with Beck at one point and how that kind of played out. We had been told that maybe they did it like once. But Amberlynn says here that it occurred regularly early on in the relationship. So they were doing the deed. They were doing the deed pretty regularly early on in the relationship, but at one point it stopped and it was like absolute, like it went on a full pause. No, we're not having this anymore. This is over with. This part of our relationship is gone. Which I'd imagine, honestly, just like reading this, it kind of seems likely because Amberlynn was more mobile when she first got in a relationship with Beck. She was able to do a lot more, but slowly as that relationship continued, Amberlynn put on more and more weight. Amberlynn became lazier, was waiting for Beck to do everything for her. So it got worse and worse. And at one point, Beck began to wipe Amberlynn, and Beck talked in one of their videos about how the intimacy, when you start doing that for someone else, it just goes out the window. You can't wipe shit out of someone's ass crack and then, you know, get sexy time. It just, it doesn't do it. So that part of their relationship died eventually, but Amberlynn talked about the no sex in their relationship as having to shove her sex life down during the relationship, kind of suggesting that it was Beck's fault. It's like, oh, I'm a very horny person. I'm a very erotic person. I like to get it on. I like this. But Amberlynn had to kind of close off that part of herself. She didn't get to explore that side of herself or get to do it to the extent that she would have liked to have done it because of Beck. So she had to, quote, shove sex life down during the relationship, and she didn't get to, you know, do any of that. So yeah, Beck's fault. It's always someone else's fault. Amberlynn goes on to say that she gets hit on all the time. And that if you don't believe her, you can ask her mom or Emily. She said that. She said, if you don't believe that I get hit on regularly, you can ask my mom or Emily. I get hit on all the time. People are always trying to buy me groceries. People are always trying to put a 10-pack of Cracker Barrel cookies in my mouth. People want me, baby. I mean, this is not the first time we've heard this. Amberlynn said that she got hit on at a grocery store. Some guy approached her and said, oh, hey, let me buy those groceries for you. And how about I come over and cook for you? How would you like that, shoddy? So that happened at one point. She said that somebody tried to buy her a drink at Bingo. No, not Bingo, the casino. Sorry, I misspoke. She got told that she smelled good at Bingo. Yeah. So I don't know. Is that flirting? But I don't know. I don't know what constitutes flirting or someone expressing interest in Amberlynn. Like, I don't know. Did someone hold the door for her at that Mexican restaurant and she thought, oh, they like me? I don't know. Like, did the whole bingo hall clap for her for winning $1100 and she thought, oh, they're all flirting with me? I don't know. But apparently, according to Amberlynn, she gets hit on all the time. And if you don't believe her, Emily or the mom will vouch for this. So just ask them. Just ask them. Does Amberlynn get hit on all the time? Yeah, all the time. Oh my God, people can't get enough of her. Clever Bee, thank you. I've had enough Amber for today. Hi, girls. Fat, skinny, German festive beard. Jordy has salty crab is too nice, but I respect it. Thank you so much for sending that in, Clever Bee. I appreciate it. You always make me laugh. KM Crafts, hi. Your live streams fit perfectly into my day. I watch you at work before I have to talk to people, so I'm in a better mood. I get you in a better mood? Okay, all right, I'll take that. Thank you, KM Crafts. Glad that my streams can do something for you. Vi Debatis, thank you for 14 months. Was leaving the vet a couple weeks ago and I saw a license plate that said Katie Bird. Do I need to lawyer up? Katie Bird, are you stalking Vi Debatis? Oh my God. I don't know. We have a Katie Bird gate on the horizon. I don't know. Is this like that problem? Is Katie Bird a problematic mod that I had with that one? Oh, what was her name? Remember the one woman that we used to have mod in here that was like, that woman has huge hips, and like you all turned on her? What was her name? Luna. Yeah, remember the mod we had in here like 2 years ago, Luna? Are we about to turn on Katie Bird? Wolfgang Productions. Oh, yeah, Wolfgang Productions. Yeah, okay. I don't know, Katie Bird, you better watch it. Kimmy21, thank you. Tuning in while I finish up my last assignment for my master's. Thanks for being great company. Oh my gosh, the semester's almost over. I hope you have a great summer, Kimmy. Hey, congrats. All right, so just a little bit of notes left here. Amberlynn says that last summer she was in the 460s and she felt amazing. She felt so amazing, and she has been used to being so big for so long that she actually wouldn't mind being 460 pounds if it was healthy to do so. So I guess a little bit of health at every size, wishful thinking here. You know, if I could be 500 pounds, like I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind having that all on me if it didn't come with all of the extra baggage, if it didn't come with all of the extra health complications, if it didn't come with the life expectancy of 40 years old. You know what I mean? Like, I could do this. I could lug this around. I've been lugging this around for 20 some years at this point, you know? It's like, whatever, I'm used to it. So yeah, Amberlynn said that last summer when she was in the 460s, she felt incredible. Skinny. She also disclosed to us that she is washing her hair 1 time a week. I think that this is say month or every 6 months, maybe even a year. But Amberlynn is washing her hair 1 time a week. Take it or leave it, haters. And if you don't believe her, just ask her mom or Emily. Got it? Arrested development becomes a new vocabulary term that is introduced, and I decided that this will be on the chapter test. You guys do need to write this down. Arrested development is something that Amberlynn feels that she has. Amberlynn has talked in the past about feeling 16, 17 mentally, but she's trapped in the body of a 500-pound, 34-year-old woman. So she does talk about arrested development a little bit, and she says that she kind of likes it, though. You know, it's like arrested development. We kind of look at that. It's like, oh, you know, the more that you age, the more wisdom and the more maturity that should come with that age, the more life experiences. You shouldn't feel that you are mentally stunted and you'd think in the way that like a 15 or 16-year-old would make decisions about life. Like that's a bad thing. You should be mentally growing. You should be learning, expanding, whatever. She kind of likes it, though. I don't know if maybe she thinks it helps keep her young, it helps keep her fun, whatever. But Arrested Development to Amberlynn isn't necessarily a bad thing. She kind of likes it. It's kind of a vibe situation type deal. I don't know. She also says that she gets along better with younger people. Older people, she doesn't really have much to say to. She doesn't really have any conversation topics to share with them. But I don't know, you get a teenager in here and you start talking about TikTok and you start talking about this trend and you start talking about, this hashtag and what the kids are doing and, whatever. Like, oh yeah, that's like right up her alley. She gets along better with younger people. So yeah, that's her thing. That's her thing, y'all. Arrested Development kind of likes it and she gets along better with younger people. It's cool, right? Okay. Toward the end of the live stream, it got a little bit dark. She talked about her family a little bit. She said that her brother used to beat her up, but he apologizes profusely now that they're adults. Says that the brother was really hard on her, and they had a hard relationship growing up, even though they were 1 year apart. And Amberlynn was quoted with saying, "He turned to drugs, I turned to food." So in order to cope with everything that they were put through as kids, one chose one route, the other chose the other. She also said, I got BPD and he got some stuff. So, yeah. Talked a little bit about the brother. Amberlynn has talked about her brother in the past, kind of said like she kind of likes it when he's incarcerated because at least she knows that he'll have a bed and a warm meal versus being out on the street. But yeah, the end of the live stream wasn't a very happy note. All in all, this was a very nothing stream. A lot of just random talk. Had I were covering this and things of topic like were worth writing down, I probably wouldn't have talked about a majority of this. So, yeah. I wrote down what I thought would make for a fun recap. I don't know if that was entertaining to you all, what I just, went through on here, but that was the live stream. Huh. Meow, thank you. Get your slushies out, girly pops. It's Wednesday. Thank you, Meow. For a Romy, hello. Been loving your lives the past 2 months. I'm a new girl, especially when you laugh and look like a joyous bell pepper. A joyous bell pepper. I have never been called that before. There's a first for everything. Thank you, for Romy. You're sick. Thank you for 4 months. All the winnings that she gets from bingo go right into ordering off of that menu, I think. You think when they go to hand her the $1,100 from winning the coverall at bingo, she says, "Can I get store credit?" That's cute. Bang Chan's wife, thank you. I woke up sick today. Glad to be here to distract myself. Love y'all. Oh gosh, well, I am sorry to hear that, Bang Chan's wife. Hope you feel better later in the week. Hope you have a good weekend. That's no fun to hear. Aw. Zinka Cat, hello. Friday, I get to vote for a new union contract. I'm excited, especially since we had to strike to get it. No, so more super chats. Oh, well, thank you so much, Zinky Cat. I appreciate that. I hope that what you are setting out to do works successfully. Hey. Thinking of you, Zinky Cat. All right, guys. So we are going to move on into the live react of the most recent video. Amberlynn threw up is it a eat with me? Weigh in. So this is episode 8 of her weigh-in. It's titled, I was prescribed a new medicine after being in and out of the hospital. So let's take a look-see-poo at what Girly Pop has to say. Shall we?
Hello, welcome to another weigh-in video. Let's get straight into the 5 questions. Do you realize that wrap from Chick-fil-A is 660 calories? So no, it is not 660 calories. It is only 660 calories when you get the lime ranch with it. I am not a lime girly, and you guys also know that I am a dry girly pop, so I actually eat the wrap just plain with no dressing at all.
Well, you're a dry girly pop in some respects. When it comes to salad dressing, though, we know that you love 2 big cups of ranch. You can sub out that. So she said that it comes with avocado lime salad dressing. When you order that Chick-fil-A at that wrap at Chick-fil-A, I'd imagine that you could say, oh, instead of the avocado lime, can I get ranch? Instead of the avocado lime, can I get blue cheese? Instead of that, like, you can sub shit out like that. She's not getting ranch. Even if she is eating the wrap without salad dressing, that doesn't mean that there ain't a 30-piece McNugget in the background off screen with 4 big things of ranch next to it waiting for her. It's like, well, I didn't eat the wrap with any dressing. Yeah, afterwards I did eat a 30-piece with a bunch of ranch. But when I ate the wrap, I didn't have any dressing with it. Skinny. She does. She likes to play with words. Ranch on pizza, but not on a wrap. I guess. Yeah. Barry. Nice to see you, Barry. I really appreciate you sending in 5 gifted memberships. The community expands further. Thank you so much, Barry. Let's get some strawberry emojis in the chat for Barry's generosity. Thank you for stopping in tonight, Barry. Becky420, hello. I wonder if she ordered and tried all these items. A girl's got to try. Rascals into the bingo hall. I'll have one of everything. Oh, boy.
So with no dressing at all, the calories are 350. Do you realize how proud I am of you for your last What I Ate Today video? So I had to add this because I just thought that was super sweet, and I appreciate people acknowledging that I really am trying. I am not...
This is stupid. This is stupid. I mean, I think she's put on. I don't think that she's dieting. I don't think she's making an effort. I mean, like, guys, it speaks for itself. Do you realize how proud I am of you for making an effort or showing us what you had in your last What I Ate Today video? I don't even remember what the last What I Ate Today video even had in it, but I'd imagine it was like a lie. I mean, she comes on here, she says like, oh, you know, I had a kale salad and a wrap with no dressing and like a little bit of a snack later on that night. I had like a dainty 700 calories. Like that was it for the day. I was so full after having 700 calories. Like no one believes that. We can see the expansion. We can see the longitude and latitude coordinates that are Amberlynn Reed. I mean, this is all bullshit. And the fact that she is gassing this person up saying like, thank you so much. I wanted to include this because this was so sweet of you to say. Just Delulu land. Proud of what? Good grief. Exactly, Teardrop. The one that got taken down. Was that the one that got taken down? Her What I Ate Today? Was it the What I Ate Today or was it the weigh-in that got taken down? I don't know.
Of you for your
I think it was the What I Ate Today that got taken down.
last What I Ate Today video. So I had to add this because I just thought that was super sweet, and I appreciate people acknowledging that I really am trying. I am not the type of girly pop that thinks that tough love is the right answer, because for me, tough love makes me revert and it makes me fail.
Okay, well, soft love doesn't do anything for you either. So if you don't try tough love ever, how would you know if it works for you? I don't like tough love. Yeah, because you don't like people enforcing rules, enforcing boundaries, giving restrictions to your diet. You don't like that. That's why you don't like tough love, because tough love actually works. I don't like that. I think that I should just be patted on the back and given a participation trophy and be able to eat whatever I want without consequence. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, this is what soft love gets you. So, I mean, why not try tough love?
More of a girly pop that needs support and kindness. That's what keeps me going. I know some people can do tough love and they hate the like soft love approach, but that's not me. How do you feel about loose skin?
All right, whatever. Just put that on the tombstone, I guess. I don't do tough love. It's because she has such a fragile ego. It's because tough love can't be fried.
Years and years and years ago in my early 20s, I hated the thought of it, but I'm definitely different now. I think loose skin shares a journey and it shows strength for anyone that has loose skin. Like, you are beautiful. And that is literally just like an award. It's a medal that shows like you were once in such a difficult spot and you put in the work to fix it. Nothing to be ashamed of. And you're beautiful regardless. The only issue for me is I'm afraid of like, because I've heard people saying that it hurts and you get rashes and things like that. So that's the only like downfall and thing that I'm afraid of.
That's an interesting take from Amber. So if you have loose skin, it's like a battle scar. It should be something that you're proud of. It should show all of the progress that you have made. It's a reminder of where you have been and where you have come. I think most people are just annoyed with loose skin. I think it's just I mean, some people have like procedures to take it off and stuff. I don't think that many people think of loose skin as like something to feel proud of. Maybe in some regards. I'm not saying that the only, not everyone that puts on weight or has a, problem like that is because they're a lazy piece of shit. But I mean, if you eat yourself to a quarter ton and then you take off all that weight, it's like, congratulations, you fixed the problem that you created for yourself. Okay. All right, battle scars, whatever. She's coping. Lot of mental gymnastics right off the bat here. Goose on the loose, thank you. Amberlynn, meat scares me. Also Amberlynn, I can't wait to load up on Bingo Hall chicken. Oh boy. Thank you, Goose. Becky420, thank you. This menu is giving graphic design is my pass. Hey, it's a Bingo Hall's website's menu. Oh boy. Nia, hi Nia. Appreciate your 3 months on Twitch. Welcome back.
My thoughts on it. I have no negative thoughts on it. How society feels though, people can be really harsh and cruel about it. There are so many shallow people out there, but you know what? If I can be loved and people can find me attractive at 500 plus pounds, then I know that I can be loved and accepted and found attractive even with loose skin. Does eating sweets make you tired? I've never really been the type to get tired after eating. I know people like to say that happens like on Thanksgiving and such, but I've never really had that issue.
Yeah, because it energizes her. It does the opposite. I don't get tired after eating. I want more. Yeah, it kind of invigorates her. It's like, oh, eat a little bit. Oh, okay, like that powers me up. Like in Mario Party, like when Mario runs through like one of those golden stars and he becomes powerful. That's Amberlynn. Like she eats a little bit and she gets a power up and then she wants to eat more.
Issue, so no.
If she were to get exhausted after eating, I mean, probably wouldn't be the way she is now, yeah?
How many diet sodas do you have now versus when you didn't drink water? So I've pretty much cut it in half. So before I started drinking water, I'd probably have like 6 diet sodas a day, like the cans. And like sometimes like a fountain drink would replace a couple of the cans. But now I'm just having a couple a day. So now we're going to talk about my goals for last week and if I succeeded in those. So my first goal was do not weigh in daily because I was doing that on Noom. I was weighing daily. And I told myself to wait till Tuesday. And I was successful in that. So yay. Next goal was work on my relationship with food. And I was also successful in that. Third goal.
How? I set out a goal for myself to have a better relationship with food and I was successful. Amber, you look bigger. I mean, I don't know how much she's about to tell us that she weighs, but if it's less, what did she say she was last week? 516? If it's less than 516, I'm calling bullshit. There's no way. She does. She looks bigger.
Goal was make an appointment with my doctor, and I did, but unfortunately it's a month from now. And now I'm going to talk about my goal for this week. I simply want to continue working on my relationship with food. I want to choose foods that will be good for my body in moments where I would normally choose foods that probably wasn't the greatest for me.
I want to think of food as fuel. not as a treat, not as an activity. I want to think of food as something that I put into my body to give myself energy so that I can go about my day. That's the relationship that I want to have with food. All of what she's saying right now is bullshit. We've heard her say it a million times before. Amberlynn, if you don't go to inpatient, you're going to have a series finale very soon. If this like whole better relationship with food shit would have worked for you by now, you would have lost the weight 15 years ago. God, I'm getting really sick of her. It just, when you hear the same thing a billion times, it's a little maddening. It's a little maddening.
It is going to be a moderation. So I'm not telling myself, oh, you can never have these things. It's just have them in moderation, but make sure you are fueling your body. Eating things like salads, vegetables, fruit.
Salads. Big salad. Big salad searched on DoorDash. Big salad with 2 big ranch cup and chicken tenders.
Fruits. So now let's talk about how my week went. So I have been in and out of the hospital for the last like 2 to 3 days, and it has been pretty hard on me. I have had so much anxiety and worry, confusion and fear. It has definitely been bothering me. Obviously, it would bother anyone. And honestly, seeing my mom as stressed out as she has been because she's been worrying about me, it makes me feel really, really bad. So I normally, during moments like this, would like turn to food, stuff my face, be an emotional eater, harder than ever.
You are. You're doing all this stuff, and then you're lying about it on the video right now. It shows. It shows in the video that she is doing all of these things. Normally, when I would have all this anxiety, I would want to turn to food. I would want to bury my problems into a takeout container. I wouldn't cope in healthy ways. You're doing all those things. Like, it shows. So, I mean, the fact that she's coming on here and saying that she isn't doing this, I mean, this is just delusion. I don't know. Just so much bullshit packed into less than a 6-minute video. Crazy. That one kid, thank you for 12 months. We've made it a year, which is longer than Amber had with Emily. Happy anniversary. I hope you have a wonderful hump day. We made it a whole year. Thank you. And you didn't even lay on me. Oh, look at that. Sherman, thank you. A big kiss to my girlfriend, Nicole. She introduced me to Girl World. Well, thanks for introducing Sherman, Nicole. Appreciate that. Hey, Prime for 3 months. Thank you, Sherman. Just Jamie, nice to see you. Remember the time she showed her tenders and fries with 2 cups of ranch? She said that she used a tiny bit because she's a dry girl. So why pay for 2 cups? Yeah, why pay for 2 cups, Amber? If you only just wanted a little bit of ranch, and each ranch you're paying $1.25 for, why would you order 2? That is good investigative journalism, Jamie. K-Dog, thank you for 16 months. Holy cow. 1 giant pickle, please. Coming right up. Thank you, K-Dog.
Ever before, but I have actually chosen to use this to drive me into making better choices. So since the whole hospital things have happened recently, so in the beginning of the week, I have still chosen not the greatest things like out of habit, but I have also been consciously choosing.
Oh my God, Amber playing choosy with her health. Katie Bird with 20 gifted memberships. Thank you so much, Katie Bird, even if you are on trial. I think that we should string Katie Bird up to a pile of sticks and I'll shout at her, guilty, guilty, witch, witch, throw tomatoes at her and then light her on fire. What do you think? What do you think? Thoughts? Let's let all of the 20 gifted memberships go out and then come up with a verdict. Thank you for being a moderator on my channel, Katie Bird. I kid. Thank you, Katie Bird. Bird emojis in the chat for Katie Bird's generosity. We love Katie Bird around these parts. Thank you, Katie Bird. She's trying to schmooze the jury. Oh, she's trying to buy her way out of this. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Like a bribe. Okay. Well, I don't know. subscribing. Wow. Got my eye on you. This one. Not this one. This one's doing other stuff. This one, though. Spooky Betty Boop, thank you. Happy to be watching Jordy while studying for my state exams. Much love to everybody in Girl World. Spooky Heart Hands. Spooky Heart Hands back to you, Betty Boop. Thank you so much, and good luck on your exam. Hey, you'll kill it. You'll kill it. Cinnamon Roll 420, thank you. If I had a nickel for every time there was a cookie gate, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Well, there was one time, I don't know if it was necessarily a cookie gate, but Amberlynn, you can probably still find this video somewhere, but Amberlynn, she got on video and she made this very, very, very dramatic video of her eating Chips Ahoy, where it was like Evanescence playing in the background, like some like very dramatic music playing in the background. And the caption was like, when you want to face your fears, but you have to give in. And then she like starts to eat a Chips Ahoy cookie and starts to cry. It was like the most dramatic thing. I mean, and then of course we also had Cake Gate. We had the Strawberry Hill incident. So desserts continue to be problematic in the Amberverse. Although having a cookie gate this close back to back like this, it is a little off. Yeah. Crumble Cookie Gate. Oh my God. Completely even forgot about Crumble. Crumble Cookie Gate. Oh my God. Look at all these nickels that you would have, Cinnamon Roll 420. Oh boy. You'd be able to afford stuff at the concession stand with all this money. C Styles, thank you. In order for Amber to be transparent, she would need a California king-sized Harry Potter invisibility cloak. Oh my God. I would love to hear one of like the faculty at Hogwarts yell Amberlynn's name. Like how they would with Harry Potter! Amberlynn Reed! Thank you, C Styles. We just on top of Katie Bird now have Ben's Rants sending in 20 gifted memberships. I believe that is the first time that Ben's Rants username has popped up in our chat. I really appreciate that, Ben's Rants. You know what emoji I want for Ben's Rants? There's this emoji. It's a red-faced emoji, and it's like swearing. It has like a $sign and like a hashtag and like a percent symbol. It's like a mean, mad emoji. It's red, and it's like swearing. Let's get that emoji for Ben's Rants. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate your generosity. Thank you, thank you. Lara Case, hello. Explicit crumble cookie video, cookie binge, Cracker Barrel cookie controversy, and now bingo cookies. What is her deal with cookies? It might be a cookie fetish, I fear. Oh my God, how weird. You sent in this super chat an hour ago, and here we are talking about it now. Witchcraft. Witchcraft. We're going to be burning you at the stake too, Laura Case. Thank you so much, hon.
Good things as well. This is a learning curve and I've actually been enjoying it. I was counting calories for like weeks and I'm over it. I hate counting calories. It is possible to...
What gave it away? Sorry. I mean, sometimes she makes it too easy. But I mean, really, what gave it away that Amberlynn hates counting calories? I mean, would you look at this person and think, wow, they must love to count calories? I mean, like, I'm gobsmacked after hearing some of the things that she says sometimes. I mean, holy shit.
Build a good relationship with food and lose weight while doing so. But having to count every single calorie I was eating, it was becoming exhausting and overwhelming. And I found that I was actually making better choices not counting calories. And on some days I was actually eating less than I normally would have while...
Of her sample size of like 3 days. Yeah, so, I mean, according to my calculations, when I pull up my sheet of statistics here, on days that I wasn't counting calories and I was just eating intuitively, I actually ate less on average, consumed less calories. These scientific findings are groundbreaking. What, like your 3 days of you doing this, you were able to come to that conclusion, Amber? This is all bullshit. Go to inpatient.
Counting calories. Because when I count calories, sometimes I find like, oh, I have so many calories left over. Let me eat 2 candy bars. But it's like, while I'm not counting calories and I'm purposely trying to choose better things for me, I don't have that weird excuse in my head anymore. It's all a mental game and I'm learning how to just navigate through it. The last weigh-in, I was 516.2, and this weigh-in, I was 513.0.
Bullshit. There's no way she lost. There is no way she lost. She lost weight. She lost weight? The faces, face Lynn that I have seen over the past week, no. That's a different girl. That is a different girl. No. She went down 3. I mean, it's pretty bad when you're accused of lying about, you know, it's like, okay, well, I'm telling you that I'm 513 pounds. No, even though that's like terrifying, that's like deathly terrifying. No, you're even lying about that further. I don't believe this for a second. I think that she's going up. I think that she's spiraling. I think she's crashing out. I think that she has poor coping habits. I think that she, she's just straight up lying. I don't believe it. She also said that she doesn't want to weigh herself recently because she weighs herself naked, but every time that she's weighed herself in her weigh-in videos, she's never shown her body anyway, so it's not like we would even be able to see her if she did. I don't really trust word of mouth Lynn here. Her coming on here and saying, I'm 513. I'm not buying it, hon. I am keeping my receipt in regards to Amberlynn saying that she's 513. I'm not buying it. Yeah. Straight up lie. Yeah, she's trying to be dainty, like very Regina George at the cafeteria table. I want to lose 3 pounds. This is cranberry juice cocktail. This is all sugar. Whatever, I'm getting cheese fries. She ate the cheese fries. She got the full sugar cranberry juice cocktail and gained. She didn't lose 3 pounds. Save it, Regina. Eat your Caltine bar. Chevy, thank you. I would have married and not killed you, Jordy. Oh, well, thank you for not having, killed me. I appreciate that. Thank you, Chevy. Kelsey, hello. Judge Jordy, we the jury request that you get a gavel. You would think that I would have a gavel because I have everything within arm's reach. I don't know. Do I have something that can kind of function as a gavel? Okay, I found a gavel. You know what? I think that Amberlynn actually did lose 3 pounds this week. Girly Pop has a healthy relationship with food now. She's really learning how to do the damn thing. She's eating less. She isn't counting calories. It's getting better all around. She's losing weight. It's coming off. Who needs a GLP-1? Huh? Who needs a GLP-1? Who needs Ozempic? Not me, bitch. Not her. No, we're doing fine. We are doing just fine, baby. We are eating the way we want to eat intuitively, and we are losing weight. Yes. Congratulations, Amber. I'm very proud of you. Carissa, thank you. There's proof of people bringing outside drinks to Bingo, such as Stanley's and Sonic Cups. Liar Lynn. You have to buy food and beverage in the Bingo Hall if you want to have it. You can't bring it in. They'll arrest you. So stupid. No, I don't have a gavel. I'll look into it. There are a couple other props that I want to get. So yeah, I'll look into it. Ava, thank you. You are giving Judge Judy, and I love it. I could only dream to match up with Judge Judy. Thank you, Ava.
So that means I'm down 3.2 pounds. I'm surprised I lost any weight, to be honest, because my legs are very inflamed. I actually got prescribed an inflammation medicine. They told me to only take the inflammation medicine, like, if I want to, because they understand that having lymphedema, like, you're gonna have this.
It is illegal to bring food to Bingo. It is. It's illegal. It's a felony. It's a felony. You might be, there are people on death row right now that tried to bring in snacks to bingo. It is.
Inflammation regardless. So we're gonna see. So it's like, do I want to release?
Jordy, please don't ever wear Jeffree Star makeup ever again. I've never worn makeup in my life, let alone Jeffree Star makeup. What?
Just for like a very short amount of time. It's a weird concept because it's not like I can just be on inflammation medicine for the rest of my life. That's just not the way it works. I just wanted to ease some of my inflammation for a little bit, and I appreciate that. But I genuinely don't see the point in even taking it if it's only gonna be for a week and then I have to just go back to feeling like shit again. I don't know. But that is the end of my weigh-in. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next one.
Okay. She actually filmed this, fun fact. She actually filmed this after the clown nose is Jeffree Star makeup. Oh, okay, cute. Oh, sorry. I'm slow. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so fun fact, she actually did say that she was going to film this after her live stream last night. So after she was live for like 2 hours, she filmed this in a quick little 5 minutes. So, Jordy, how do you miss the joke? I always miss the joke. I'm always the last one to get the humor. Always. Always. Okay, so I'm sorry you're slow, and I'm sorry you're blind. It's just the way it is. God doesn't give with both hands. Itzel Falk, thank you so much. Got married, and now my husband is stuck listening to this fat girl drama until Amber croaks. When you guys, when you guys said "till death do us part" to one another, he didn't know that that also meant her. Congrats on your marriage, hon. My name is pronounced Itzel. Oh, Itzel. Itzel. Okay, you're the first Itzel I've ever met. Hello. Beige Bunny, thank you for 2 months. I love your detailed recaps of the live stream. Funny. Well, thank you so much. They're not my live stream recaps though. I get DM'd them on Instagram. I don't watch Amberlynn's live streams. No War, thank you for 6 months. Hi, George. We're watching you in separate rooms as I am sick and my partner's watching the new cat explore and be a menace to society. Well, thank you for not infecting your partner. Thank you for 6 months, hon. I hope you feel better soon. Okay, guys. Well, that's pretty much it. I mean, we took a look at the bingo menu. We took a look at, what else did we do? Bingo, recap, this. So yeah, I think that that's really all that there was to do. So I think I'm going to finish out the remainder of the super chats here, and then we will be back Friday. Amberlynn will be uploading tomorrow her Les Talk, which honestly, out of everything that she uploads, I would say the Les Talk and the vlogs are probably the most exciting. So Fridays always make for fun live streams. So we will do that. After Les Talk, time permitting, we will finish Victims. I know I've said this like 1,000 times now, but there's only I think 20, 30 minutes left on Victims. So definitely we'll be able to do that. Saturday, I'm thinking we do the What I Ate Today, plus maybe we'll do a BBC, maybe another retro, something of the sort, if anything pops up in the meantime. And then Sunday, we'll do Chantal again. That's kind of where we've been doing it lately. You missed my chat? No, I just haven't gotten to it yet. Feral Entity, thank you. Judge Jordy, Executioner, Amber's worst nightmare. Modern Minority, hello. Health anxiety, she literally could not care less unless she's knocking on death's door. She seems to get pretty worked up, so Health anxiety is real, even though it doesn't really encourage her to do anything, which usually anxiety encourages you to make a change, but not for her. Flan Clan, thank you. Lost 30 pounds watching you. I love whatever this is. I love whatever this is too. This strange corner of the internet that we have carved out for ourselves. Congratulations. Feral Entity, thank you. Effin' Beck made me buy that 10-pack of cookies. I know. Ugh. Still, to this day, still haunting Amberlynn. Angela, thank you, Angela. Jordy, you look hot today. No, it's pretty cold in here. I feel okay. Sometimes I'm sweating and I need to turn the fan on or open up a window or something, but it's pretty temperate out today. Thank you so much, though, Angela. Ben's Rants, thank you so much. Like a lot of others, I lost 60 pounds since I started watching Amberlynn. Can I get a skinny for getting from 228 to from the 280s? Oh, you got into oh wow, you got to 228 from the 280s. Congratulations, Ben's Rants. Oh my God. So in addition to a very generous super chat, Ben's Rants gifted subscriptions. I really appreciate everything you said in tonight, and congratulations. Hey, look at you, Ben's Rants. Damn. Clarice, hi Clarice. Concession stand prices give Krusty Krab vibes from the first SpongeBob movie when Krabs ups the prices when he sees the king is coming to visit. Krabby Patty, $100. They probably do that when they see Amberlynn walk in. Oh God, she's coming. She'll pay whatever. Mickey, hi Mickey. They clapped because they thought an airplane landed. Oh, bad. They didn't clap because Amberlynn won the $1,100 at bingo. They clapped because they thought the airplane landed. That is bad. That's mean, Mickey, to say about another person. That's mean. I don't know how you're going to sleep tonight. I really don't. A15 Bean Soup, thank you so much. As someone who had to relearn how to walk as a result of a blood clot, while at the healthiest point in my life, she makes me so angry. Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, Amberlynn constantly flirting with disaster, constantly walking a very fine line with falling to pieces, making horrible decisions. I mean, this bionic battle armor cockroach lifestyle that she has adopted for herself, somehow she doesn't really have to face consequences, it seems, whereas other people, a lot healthier, don't make horrible decisions. They have to deal with way worse. I feel ya. Cat met you, thank you. How about meat sauce supernova, pink chicken wrap, or takeout in Manhattan as Amber Song's parodies? I like takeout in Manhattan the best. Thank you, Cat met you. Cucumber Boat, thank you for 3 months. Thoughts in the chat. Oh, THOTS. No, that's not what I meant. Even though there are a lot of those in the chat. Willow, thank you. She's acting like Barbie in the movie Hate Speech. Yeah, that ending scene of Barbie. Yeah, honestly. Yeah. I'm surprised they didn't cast Amberlynn for Barbie. She was supposed to play the role of Carby. Chillery, thank you. She was prescribed Toradol, but she thought that the doctor said Torrid Hall. We had such a fun laugh about that the other night when that was first said in that vlog. Oh my God. I thought I was going to fall out of my chair. They gave me Torrid Hall? Oh my God. Thank you, Chillery. Aurora, thank you. Been a while since I could catch a stream. I've missed you, Jordy. Well, it is nice to see you, Aurora. Sometimes people are, busy in life and they kind of pick up and put down live stream viewership as sees fit with their lifestyle, and that is okay. So, whenever you want to check in, whenever you want to be a part of things, we'll always be here. Thank you for being a member. B. Sunderland, thank you. You should look up how much each game costs at bingo. It ain't cheap. Really? The buy-in for a bingo game? That's kind of concerning. So it's like she won $1,100 at bingo, but how much did Amberlynn spend in the month of May on bingo admission? And on top of that, I imagine you have to pay per card. It's like Amberlynn sits there with 6 cards and she's dabbing all over. It's like you're paying for each card. Huh. Yeah, I suppose if it's $5 a card, I mean, that adds up. Damn. I never thought of it that way. Deborah Kirk, hello. I'd cuddle the ankle, marry Jordy, and knit a cardigan for Mr. Snowflake. Do I have his shirt nearby? Mr. Cardigan! Everything is within arm's reach. knit him this cardigan, would you? Would you, Deborah? Thank you so much. DeJaunt, hello. Late to the stream, charging for ketchup? What the hell? I've never seen ketchup as an upcharge. That is weird. Anytime you get it as a condiment, it's always included. I mean, at least in the United States, you walk into any restaurant, the table will, well, not every table, but most tables will already have a ketchup bottle on it. $1.25 for ketchup? What kind of bingo hall is this? Karina H, thank you. I came into the live to you saying that she wants to cuddle Karina. No thanks. Luckily, she was speaking about a different Karina, but yeah, I can understand the concern. Thank you, Karina. Casper, nice to see you, Casper. Shout out to Aqua and Gabby Gang. Hey, Casper, I hope you've been well. Haven't seen you in a minute. Nice to see you. Shout out to Aqua and Gabby Gang. Hey, guys. Emma Skillate. Oh, that's cute. Like emasculate, but your name's Emma. So you like put it to... Oh, that's cute. I like that. She got confused. They said sub and dom, and she thought of Subway and Domino's. Yeah. That's exactly it. She wasn't talking about like the 50 Shades of Grey stuff. She was talking about Subway and Domino's. Brookie mention. Thank you, Emma. Spooky Betty Boop, thank you again. Amber equals Filthy Phil from SpongeBob. Try and change my mind. Let me look this up. Filthy Phil. SpongeBob. Oh my god. Why do I not remember this? Is this like a newer episode? Because I know that they're like still making SpongeBob episodes like even to this day, aren't they? Wow. Yeah, if this is like a newer episode, this is probably why I don't recognize this thing. Oh my god. Yeah? Honestly? Now feel the sting of my horrible body odor. Oh my god, thank you, Betty Boop. No, he's old. I don't remember that episode. Where did you get that picture of Amberlynn from? Nickelodeon. Rarities. Okay. Interesting username. Thank you for the super chat. Indoctrinated my husband. My wife got me into Girl World last year, and I've been a shorty ever since. Shout out to my wife, Twonky's Piss Pad. Wow. You have a very interesting username, but I am comfortable reading out your wife's username. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate the donation. It's the Karate Island episode. Okay, I remember that one, yeah. To be the king of karate. Okay. Yeah. Sharp Lord, thank you. Hashtag strap me Lynn, let me ride it. Yeah, somebody said that in the chat in her live stream yesterday. Someone said strap me Lynn. I don't know, but along the same lines of the egregious conversation of finger Lynn. So what are you gonna do? Quincy, thank you. Went to Trader Joe's for the second time in my life with my abuela. So here's $5 for fancy Trader Joe's cheese. Also, fat. That sounds like a nice time, Quincy. I hope you had a good time. Gosh. I haven't been to Trader Joe's in I don't know how long. Maybe I should make that like into like a vlog thing. That would be cute. That would be cute. I haven't uploaded on the second channel in like over a week now. Maybe I could do like you know how like she buys that like stupid shit at Trader Joe's and she's like, taste test. Maybe I could do that. You know, piggyback off of her mundane content. Thank you, Quincy. Juliana Nicolini, thank you. Hello from Brazil. Brazil? I don't know. It just says BR. Just popping in to say that you've officially got fans south of the equator. Oh, I was right. Oh, Lordy, it's geography. Sending sunshine, samba, and slightly chaotic energy your way. Well, thank you so much. I've always wanted to visit. I will someday. Of course I will. Of course I will one day. Thank you, Juliana. I really appreciate that. To our South American girly pops. Uma. Hi, Uma. Thank you for 4 months. Can we please get a let me ride it from Jeffrey Days? If not, can we get a skinny for me adding cardio to my lifting routine? Love ya. Ooh, cardio on top of lifting? We got Iron Woman in the chat. Damn. Oh my God, Uma. Thank you so much for 4 months. Let me ride it. I actually heard him say that unironically in that video that I watched of him recently. I was like, oh my God. Throwback. Bubbly Chick, thank you. I wish we could ask Amber's mom if she gets hit on all the time. Unfortunately, Amber won't do a live video with her mom. Yeah. I mean, she says like, oh, ask Emily. Oh, ask my mom if I get hit on all the time. But like, there's no way possible to do that. I mean, I guess there is, but I wouldn't encourage anyone to do that. Strange Wiggly Tough, thank you. Introduced my Irish friend to Girl World. We picked up that Casey said that they broke up before he turned 18. Arrested Development, huh? Yeah, a lot of interesting information from what I refer to as season 1 of the Amberverse. Thank you, Strange Wiggly Tough. Ben's Rants, in addition to sending in a very generous super chat and gifting memberships, has become a member himself. Thank you so much, Ben's Rants. I really appreciate you becoming a member. Welcome, welcome. Danielle, hello. If Amber gets tired of streaming, she could have a great career with fantasy books. I can't believe she can say half of these lies without laughing. Honestly, actor Lynn, maybe. I mean, think about it. There aren't many people in Hollywood that are like, you know, like massive actresses. I mean, like, I don't know. Who can we think of that's like a massive actress? I mean, really, the only one that comes to mind, and I mean, like, yeah, she's like big. I mean, she's big girl. I mean, I don't know if she's still a big girl, if she's lost weight or anything, but the actress from Precious, she comes to mind. But I mean, just like, as far as like off on the deep end, like concerning, like, oh my God, how did they get to this point? Actresses, there really aren't many of them. I don't know. We need some representation. That lady from This Is Us. No. I didn't like This Is Us. That show kind of annoyed me. I don't know. You know who annoys me from that show? That Justin Hartley. I don't know what it is about him. He just annoys me. Thank you, Danielle. Isabella McPhail, thank you so much. I recently got my bestie into Girl World. The hive mind is expanding like Amber. It is fun to have friends in Girl World, so you have somebody to kiki with. You know, I mean, not saying that all your friends will take to this kind of stuff, because it is very strange, but, you know, hey, it's always nice when you're able to recruit. Thank you, Isabella. Princess Pirate Pickle Pants, thank you so much. Soft love, soft in the head. More like a soft pretzel, am I right? Zing! Stupid. Bubbly Chick, thank you again. I got a membership to hear all the drama. However, her ego started to get too big for her britches, and I couldn't stand the way she was acting, so I canceled the membership and bought Jordy's. Gosh, well, I mean, some people are curious and some people want to watch. Some people, you know, want to get in on there and see what Amberlynn has to say and everything. But, I mean, just like from what I saw, I think that live stream from yesterday got like 19 likes. I don't think the Girly Pop's really doing too well with the amount of memberships. Jordy ignores us peasants. We don't get hellos. I do too. How dare you say something like that? Rebel Wilson, she lost a bunch of weight. Yeah, they all kind of like, they all like Ozempic'd out. Same with did you see, not that like she was ever that big, but all about that bass. The one who married the Spy Kids guy. Her. She got like even thinner. She got thinner. What was it? Why can I not think of her name? All about that bass. No treble. Somebody. Anybody. Hello? Megan Trainor. Oh, Megan. Oh, my God. I'm so stupid. Megan. Yeah. My name is No. Why can I can sing like all of her songs, but I don't know her name. Oh, my God. And I'm saying she's crashing out. Oh, boy. But yeah, they all like Ozempic. Disgruntled Torch. Thank you so much for your Prime membership. I really appreciate that. Welcome to the Twitch team. She married the Spy Kids guy. Yeah, but I don't know his name. Now she's all about the treble. That was a good one. No more bass. No more bass. Yeah, we got GLP-1s now, bitch. We're not all about the bass. Willow, thank you so much. Her ending up in the ER for the second time, SMH. I don't know. Amberlynn's no stranger to the ER, I'll tell you that much. Barry, thank you so much. I'm anxious because my cosplay hasn't shipped yet. My convention's in 8 days, but hey, at least I'm having fun. Well, I don't know. Maybe you could start working on like a backup outfit just in case. But yeah, that's shitty. Sometimes that happens. I'm so sorry to hear that, Barry. I hope it gets there in time. Sinister Sister, thank you. Our girl can't do mental gymnastics, only mental choosy. Oh my God. I swear, at the 2028 Olympics, they better have Olympic choosy. Amberlynn's getting America gold. Celestial Mystique, thank you. Isn't Big Salad Foodie's husband? That's Salah. Well, some people call him Salad. But then, like, if you call him Salad, she calls that Islamophobic, which, like, I don't really know how that works, but yeah, she doesn't like it when people call him that. So I guess, like, you should do that more, right? Lily, hi Lily. Here's my super chat V card. I finally caught a live. Manipulin never fails to surprise me with a new excuse every day. Never change, Jord. From Scandinavia. Oh my gosh, all the way over there. I need to get that compass. Oh my God. I need to, there are like several props that I need to buy. I need to buy a gavel. I need to buy a large mustache. I need to buy a compass. There's a lot of props that I need. Spirit Halloween's going to be seeing me soon. Catherine, hello. Why is Amber trying to find a big salad? I thought he was in Kuwait. Oh my God, you guys sent these back to back. Oh boy. I think that's funny that like everybody just thinks of like salad and they think of him. I guess that nickname has really caught on. Thank you, Catherine. Christy, hello. I love when you jam out to the Boo Boo song. Next time, ask me if I'm hungry, Boo Boo. That's one of my favorites too. Thank you, Christy. Ben's Rants, thank you so much. Oh, you enjoyed the emoji? I'm glad. I try to come up with emojis on the spot for membership gifters. Sometimes it's hard. Like somebody earlier named Becca. It's like, what emoji do I give Becca? But for you, I had something to go off of. Not that I, don't appreciate you, Becca. Deborah, hey there. Thank you. Counting calories, please. She has to take her shoes and socks off to count to 12. Counting calories, please. She has to take her shoes and socks off to count to 12. I need help. I need help. She has to take her shoes and socks off to count to 12. I need help. Anybody? She has to count with her fingers. And toes. Oh. because she only has 10 fingers, so she needs to use her toes too. They're calling her dumb. Well, you could probably call me dumb too. She needs the extra fingers to count. Oh, okay. That I would have never figured that out in 100 years. I would have never thought to have count my toes to do, but I guess. Thank you, Deborah. Becca, hi Becca. My mans loves you. Please leave some for us girls. I don't know. It sounds like a conversation that you two need to have in private. AJ, thank you. Hi, Jordy. Just wanted to say the meatball on the couch looks like Dusty from Paradise PD on Netflix. They're literally the same person. Dusty from Paradise PD. Dusty Paradise. Here we go. Oh, is this a cartoon? I think that this comparison has been made before. This looks vaguely familiar. Okay, so some like Paul Blart looking fellow. Oh boy, look at him here. Oh my gosh. Amberlynn when she stays on her GLP-1. Amberlynn. And Wasabi, not Rarity, because, you know. Oh my. Thank you so much, AJ. I appreciate that. When you said Dusty, I was like, oh, Destiny? Lily, hi Lily. My teen is wondering why I'm up at 4 a.m. watching Oh Lordy, It's Jordy. Sometimes when a man and a woman really love each other. I don't know where I was going with that. Where are you that it's 4 a.m.? Is that, are you a European girly? Let's do time in Paris. What time is it in Paris? Oh, it's 4:47. All right, you're in Paris. That means that you're in Paris, right? Wouldn't that be crazy if you were? Oh wait, your currency is in DKK. All right, people that helped me out with the 12 digits, the 12 fingers joke, help me out with this too. What currency is DKK? The same brainiacs in the chat. Can you help me with that too? You guys are my AI. The chat is my AI. Nori, thank you. You are not going anywhere. I'm not sure if that's in regards to me or her. Me or her. Denmark. Okay, thank you, Brainiacs. I appreciate that. Denmark. All right. Bacon Bits, hello. Ham stole my blood clot story. She blocked me on TikTok and Instagram where I post. I comment a lot on TikTok and Instagram reaction channels. This was last week. Coincidence? You think that Amberlynn stole your blood clot story? Well, it wouldn't be the first time that Amberlynn has stolen someone else's medical trauma, someone else's medical complications from another person, so... Huh. Well, I mean, here's what I have to say about that. That assumes that Amberlynn is looking at Instagram pages about her. She's watching reaction channels, and she has recently told us that she doesn't do any of that. So, kind of seems like you're the one fibbing here. Are you the liar? I don't know, Bacon Bits. Curbs Cuts, hello. Genuinely curious if there is anything that you like about Amber. She does act like, I don't know if it's on no, it's not on purpose, but like she does act stupid sometimes, and I really like stupidity. So whether it's deliberate or not, I enjoy the stupidity that is the personality of her. Twinkie. I mean, I don't know. Can I say that I like... They asked me if there was anything I like about Amber. That's just Amber's dog. That's a hard one. I wasn't expecting that. Thank you, though. Cosmos. Hi, Cosmos. Thank you for 4 months. Karina's speculation about Emily and Amber holds some weight. Hee hee. I did see that Karina uploaded a video today talking about that. I have not watched it yet, but I'm going to have to see what she has to say. Thank you, Cosmos. Emily. Hello, Emily. We were just talking about you. Jordy just got home from my Starbucks shift and caught you live. So proud of you. Well, thank you so much. Oh, wait. Wait, Emily, my Emily? Emily from my... Wait, Emily, this is hilarious. I called Starbucks earlier today. So I went to a different Starbucks. I tried to order the Blackberry Sage Refresher. They said, sorry, we're all out. I went to a different one. That one also didn't have it. And then they had a big sticker across the menu and it said, gone for the season. And then I called the Starbucks that you work at and I said, hey, do you guys have the Blackberry Refresher? And Kaylee answered the phone and she said, nope, we're all out. They got rid of my drink. They got rid of my drink. Again. I don't know what it is about me and liking temperamental stuff, but it's Starbucks Emily. I know, Starbucks Emily just super chatted me. Thank you, Emily. I appreciate you doing that. Thanks for stopping in. Some guy ordered up all the syrup. I know, some greedy jackass ordered it all up. So that's why it's gone. Oh boy. They're on to you, Jordy, because you were a cheapo. Yeah, but I mean, realistically, I could just order a different refresher. I could keep doing that, but like with one that they actually have in stock. I could keep saying, I could just get the strawberry one, but I don't like the strawberry one. I like the blackberry one, but it's temporary for whatever reason. Ugh, I don't know. Fat phobia. Honestly. Toxic safe space. Thank you so much. You need to stock up and freeze it. Thawing out juice to continue to make. But I mean, I don't know. But I can't get it anywhere. I went to like 3 different locations and nobody had it. So I think it's gone by now. So I think if I was going to do that, I would have had to started to buy it last week. Honestly, it's fat phobic that they didn't give me a heads up. That's what it is. It's fat phobic that they didn't say, hey, by the way, this isn't going to be here next week. So you might want to buy some more. Homophobia, fat phobia, misandry. On top of sexism earlier. Jordy C said that she has some at home and she will give it to you. What? You have some at home? Wait, I don't see her chat. It's discontinued, but I have a box at home I'll give you. Oh my god! Wait, you took one home with you? That's hysterical. I'll pay you for it. Oh my god, that's so funny. Yeah, I know, it's discontinued. I was thinking about that earlier. Like, I have such a hard life. You know, like all the drinks that I like at Starbucks get discontinued. And sometimes when I go to get my slushie, like the machine is malfunctioning. Like, it's just like, it's one thing after another. You know what? I mean, she likes to come on here and say that she has a hard life. What about me? What about Jujubee? Toxic safe space, thank you. I bought ranch for my bingo salad, but not the chicken wrap. Yeah. Where ranch is included, I chose not to get it, but where it was $1.25 a cup, I got 2, but only used a little bit of one. Yeah, that makes sense. Black market Starbucks. Lily, thank you so much. We like the situation type deal she provides, like Mr. T for the comedians. Mr. T wants to buy a part of Denmark, by the way. Greenland, good place for Ms. Lynn. Yeah, I mean, I've always said, if not Antarctica, she needs to go somewhere cold. So, yeah, Iceland, Greenland, Antarctica. Those are all good candidates. I'm the reason we ran out because I love it. Well, when do you, I mean, if you love it too, I don't want to take your last box. That's okay. That's okay. You keep your last box. I'll make do with like, well, actually, honestly, this is my last of it. This right here. This little bit of blackberry refresher is all I have left. After I take 2 more sips, it's gone forever. Y'all are witnessing history right now. I have 1 more sip. Oh, blackberry sage refresher from Starbucks. We hardly knew ye. Well, guys, I think that's going to be it for tonight. We will, however, be back Friday. We will. Tomorrow is not a streaming day, so we will be back Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So we have a full weekend planned for us. We are going to be having some more fun with all sorts of girl world shenanigans. So be here or be queer. And you don't want to be the latter. Immoral. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it so much. Thank you so much for all of the gifted memberships, super chats, people who liked the stream, or people who just hung out and didn't like the stream too. I guess I'm appreciative of